Hi Aries, welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel, Trine Divine Tarot. I'm Trine. I'm here to do a love reading for you today. How you all doing? I missed you guys. Let's get right into your reading. 2 overall energies in love for the Aries. Let's see what comes out. One more. Okay, first card out we have is the Coffin. So something's over. Okay, all good and bad things must come to an end. All right, or you could be dealing with a Scorpio. I'm not sure, but this is finite. This is finale. Something's coming to a conclusion. Okay. Oh, something maybe to do with love. All right, let's see here. Okay, so maybe there was a choice in love. Maybe somebody is releasing all their options for you, okay? And I feel like there was options here because there's 3 roses on this card, okay? Somebody knows who their true soulmate is. Somebody knows who they want, that 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles energy. They know who that is for them. So I feel like somebody's cutting out the things that could get in the way, okay? Let's read it. It says, Coffin, natural endings abound. Take care with your health. Okay, and this one says love. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. Okay, so yeah. In order to get to this love, this real love connection, there are patterns that need to be left in the dust. There are, you know, people, places, and things that aren't going to serve the connection that need to be cut out of the equation. I just feel like somebody's figuring it out. Like I said, I think there could have been maybe a few options, but somebody's narrowed it down to the one. Okay, so Aries, quite possibly you are someone's number one. All right, let's see. Let's get into it with the tarot. Why is the death energy here for the Aries? Why is the death energy here for the Aries? Okay, so we have the Page of Cups energy. The Page of Cups energy is somebody that's showing very little effort to a connection. The twin flame energy is here, okay? It's incognito. The seahorse is made for life, but there isn't much effort being, you know, going towards it. Let's see. Okay. It's like the ones that you weren't taking seriously, or you could tell that there was like wasn't an equal reciprocation here of emotion. I think those are the ones that you're cutting out. The ones that you really, you know, it's nice to have the attention, but not all attention is good attention. Okay. All right. So I just feel like the ones that just were like very casual, you know. Okay, let's see what else. All right, we have the 8 of Swords that wants to come out. Okay. Or somebody is feeling like there wasn't much reciprocated. So, since there wasn't much reciprocated, somebody is holding back and kind of wanting to like cut that energy out. Okay, let's see. Okay, 10 of Swords, something about a betrayal. Okay. Hold, or maybe hold off on one of these offers that you were considering because something's coming to light. Okay. There was some sort of betrayal. You need to, maybe you already had your suspicions, so you're holding off anyway. Okay. I mean, the death energy is here twice. We have the 10 of Swords, we have the Coffin, and then we have the love energy. Okay. Somebody wasn't sincere about a connection, so they're getting cut out. Okay. That's what I'm feeling. All right, for the Aries, another one. Okay. Hiding a twin flame connection. There's a secret that's going to be revealed. Okay. All right. Like I said, somebody is removing energy that's cluttering up the way, that's getting in the way, that doesn't really need to be there. Okay. Somebody knows who their twin flame is, and there's a secret, there's a reveal coming out. Okay. Somebody is eating, breathing, and sleeping your energy at this point, Aries. Okay. Doing a lot of daydreaming, doing a lot of dreaming at night. Okay. Wanting this connection, manifesting this connection. Maybe trying to tap into your energy in the evening hours, maybe doing candle magic, I don't know. But somebody feels like you're their connection, okay? Let's see. Or like I said, there's some sort of reveal coming about a twin flame connection. Okay. It's like somebody already has their eye on somebody. Somebody already has someone in their sights. And there's another energy that wants to pursue that energy, but something's telling that energy to hold back. because maybe the person that they're interested already has their eyes on someone. Okay, that's what I'm feeling. All right, one more. It's like some okay. Also, somebody's been really trying to keep their emotions they have for you quiet. All right, we have the Ten of Pentacles that wants to come out here. So somebody wants to have, I already said it, that Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles life with somebody. Somebody's about to open up. Somebody's about to open up to their person. These attachments that are on a certain individual here have their eyes on it. The rat's nest energy is here, okay? The rat's nest, they're little spies, okay? They wreak havoc, they're toxic. They're trying to poison a situation. I don't know, bring the fucking plague. Here it is with the death energy. The fuck? Hold back from this energy. You know, we have the Four of Pentacles here. We have the Eight of Swords here. Something about a standoff or holding back or, okay, like I said, they're trying to take information, okay? They finagled out 4 juicy stories or whatever it is on the outside of this box, okay? And they're looking to take it back to the rat's nest and start some shit. That's all I can say, okay? So there's a beautiful connection here that wants to manifest, that has the potential. There are little sneaky eyes on it that don't like it, and they are going to be causing some sort of drama. All right, that's what I'm seeing. All right, another one for the Aries in love. Okay, yeah, here it is. I can't make it up. The Five of Wands. Okay, dilemma, crisis, competition, a problem. Somebody has a problem with this, okay? And also, I mean, like I said, there's competition either for you or your person, for you both. But this is the energy that's going to stand in the way, okay? So just be careful of that. I told you, a rat's nest mentality. It's not just one, it's a few, okay? Maybe from your side, or maybe from their side. Let's see. One more of these for the Aries in love. Okay. All right, yeah. They're going to try to block. They're going to try to block it, and you're not going to know where it's coming from. Probably, possibly because it's coming from whoever your person is involved with. It's one of their weirdos that have an attack. Okay, they're going to try. That's why you're like, who is this coming from and where? Because you don't know their circle that well. Okay. Yeah, they're going to try to make you feel like a wounded warrior, or somebody's been trying to keep it quiet and guarded and protected, but you know, love has its tells, and somebody could be acting a little differently, really making that rat's nest question certain situation. All right, one more for these for the Aries in love. Yeah, because somebody's trying to conceal their emotions. Okay. All right, yeah, somebody's trying to conceal their emotions. We have the High Priestess here. Okay. But this High Priestess has a higher knowing. Also, you know, it could be, relationship could be between a High Priestess, a High Priest energy. The Twin Flame connection is here, but it's trying to be kept quiet. Okay, for whatever reason, it's here too with the Moon energy. Okay, so somebody is, your secret is safe with me. Okay, but little did you know, there was spies. Okay, let's see, one more. I know I just have one more. Okay, all right. Yeah, oh, okay, this is why. All right, so yeah, somebody was trying to throw this connection off, or throw you off your person, make you disconnect from them, okay? Or this is what somebody's detaching from, like the sinking ship energy. Or this is, you know, whatever this sinking ship represents in your life and whatever it wasn't for you. It wasn't for your highest good. You know that needed to be released. Also, somebody found a real stable connection, okay? That they want to build into that Ten of Cups energy. You see that rainbow in the Ten of Cups, okay? So somebody found their match. They feel firm on their decision, and that's where they're going to. Whatever this ship was, it had its time and its place. But it just isn't working anymore. That ship's about to go down. So somebody's leaving a sinking ship because they found their connection, and that's what they're sticking to. That's where they feel stable. Okay. All right. Or like I said, there was a choice or decision, and somebody made their somebody finally made their decision and tried to keep it under control, under wraps, keep it a secret. But I feel like this secret is about to be exposed. There's an ending coming to that secret energy, okay? All right. Because somebody wants to show someone off. Okay, you could be in the public eye. Your person could be in the public eye. But look at this is a knight that has made their choice, okay? And they made their pick. They want a win and a victory for a person that they feel a real soul connection with, okay? This is more of a, like I said, somebody that's in the public eye, you or them. They might have fans, they might have followers, whatever the case is. It's going to break some hearts when this news gets out, okay? That's why, like, this 10 of Swords is here, 8 of... Okay, yeah. But somebody's coming in and somebody's making their way towards you, Aries, okay? Because you're their choice, okay? All right, so let's get into the romance angels real quick. What do the romance angels have to say regarding the Aries in this situation? Hold on, that one fell on the floor. Okay, first card out we have is engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Okay. Also with this Knight of Wands, he's parading around with his choice. And it usually in traditional tarot has that wreath of marriage around it. Okay, so somebody's interested in someone for the long haul. So the person coming towards you, Aries, has marriage and commitment on their mind. Okay, all right, another one for the Aries. Okay, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So this could be that red thread energy, someone that you loved lifetimes ago. Okay, this is a very ethereal setting here. Something that's in the ethers. Okay, something about to manifest. Something that's coming into alignment. Okay, or you might have history with this person. Okay, if you don't believe in the whole red thread energy. All right, one more. I feel like this is why the connection is being made, because this is an energy that hits different than all the others, okay? Which is confirming who somebody's soulmate is, but also I feel like it's making somebody a little guarded, almost like putting themselves in the 8 of Swords as a way of not making a move towards it, almost being afraid of it. I don't know why somebody's afraid of making their connection, but that's what I'm feeling, okay? Oh, I can't make it up. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, okay? And again, there's a masculine and feminine that might be in the public eye, okay? He's on his high horse. She is on her high horse, okay? But Cupid has been waiting in the wings to really make this connection. What did I say? Somebody could have been like stalling out or in that 8 of Swords as a way of protecting themselves from getting in alignment with their person, because maybe somebody was at that fuck love phase, okay? But Cupid said, no, fuck you, and you're gonna fall in love. Okay, all right. Cupid got somebody when they weren't looking. Look at hovering over her. I got you, okay? And then dude's Cupid down here said, yeah, that's the one. Here you go, both of you. Both of your spiritual teams are involved in the situation, pushing you towards each other, okay? All right. Do I want to do one more of these? One more. Okay, yeah. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, all right. But I just feel like somebody has been, I don't know, scared, running in the 8 of Swords, not knowing what to do. But they will, okay? Like the connection has been made. Now we're like the work begins now, okay? All right. How does the Aries feel about this person in this situation? How does the Aries feel about this situation? Okay. You're thinking it over. I don't know. This 7 of Pentacles. All right. I feel like you're keeping yourself busy. You're trying to distract yourself from your person in the situation. You're figuring it out. You're figuring a way. You're figuring out a way of opening up lines of communication. Okay. I think you're just concentrating at the task at hand right now. Like really pouring into the people, places, and things that you care about. all the while having the person that you love on your mind. Okay, I just see somebody trying to distract themselves from a situation. They're like, I'll deal with it later. Here, Ten of Swords is here again. Okay, that might be causing a delay, sabotage to this connection. The longer time gets involved, okay? How does Aries feel about this situation with their person? How does Aries feel about their person on their mind? Okay. Ooh, you could be dealing with a Pisces. I'm not sure. But we have the moon energy here twice. Okay, came out again. Here again with the two wolves howling in the night for each other. Here it is again. Okay, so you both are hiding this love connection from one another. Okay, here we go with Queen of Cups here. She's very loving. She's very kind. She's very nurturing. And she's ready for love. Okay. Okay. Why is the Ten of Swords here for the Aries? Okay. Oof. There's some sort of truth going to come out about a betrayal. Okay. Or somebody's breaking the news. Or when somebody reveals this love connection, it might break a lot of hearts. Okay. But it's going to be the truth. Who's this King of, or who's this Queen of Cups? For the Aries. Okay. We have a Seven of Swords. Maybe somebody that you go back and forth with. Okay. I don't know if somebody was feeling something for someone. Somebody was leading somebody on. Somebody was getting ready to extend their cup or had their cup out in to reciprocate the effort. I don't know. But then somebody, I feel, self-sabotaged the connection, and somebody's not trusting. Somebody's now looking at somebody as like the Five of Swords. Here's the Two of Swords, okay? And then the Two of Swords is in this picture as well. Some sort of blockage or delay. But this is all regarding some sort of information that's going to come to the surface that's going to make somebody feel like there was a betrayal, okay? And that might kill this connection. All right. Yeah, Judgment Day is at the bottom. Like somebody's like trying to call something out or get your attention, something you need to know before you involve yourself in a love connection. Okay. How does this person feel about the Aries? The Ten of Cups. They want it all with the Aries. Okay. There's the Ten of Cups. That's how they want to see the situation. How does this person feel about the Aries? Okay. Confused. Maybe like somebody thought that's what somebody wanted, but now like with this information, this hidden information that's coming to light, now somebody feels confused. Okay. How does this person feel about the Aries? The Eight of Swords. Okay, they know something's up and they're like holding themselves back. Maybe there was some sort of information that leaked out. I don't know. Or maybe this rat's nest had its way, okay, and now it's triggered somebody into this Eight of Swords, holding back, confused, not knowing what to do. Okay, one more of how this person feels about the Aries. Okay, the Ten of Wands. They might want to set it down. Maybe it's too much, okay? Or like the news that got back from the rat's nest, okay, might be like the final straw, okay? And they might be putting the situation down, okay? And I feel like that's karma for someone's behavior. I don't know. Okay, let's see. What is the love exchange here for the Aries? Yeah, the only thing that's going to clear the airwaves here is a good old-fashioned heart-to-heart conversation, because there's just too many loose ends, and there, you know, there's not much to grab onto. All right, let's see. For the Aries. Whoa. What is this? Your smile is making me melt every time I see your face. Okay, so. All right, another one. I'm trying to become the best version of myself for you. Okay, so with this Ten of Swords energy also, somebody could be going through a dark night of the soul, having issues that they didn't want to involve you with. Okay, I truly want to work on this connection. I've been thinking about the last time I saw you. Okay, another one for the Aries. The flashbacks I have about us are intense, so there could be a little bit of a history here, okay? All right, another one for the Aries in love. I knew it. I knew it. Here it is. They are just a distraction. All right, so someone heard something through the gate. I'm telling you, there's a few energies here. That rat's nest energy is here, meddling, trying to make a disconnection, trying to chew through the wires, right? Okay. And then there's the energy of these two people that want to connect. But there's some sketchy ass energy that needs to be dealt with so this can come together in the right way. All right, let's see. I'm with them because I couldn't have you. All right. Oh, Aries cross-watcher. Okay, yeah, that's what I was feeling. All right, let's see. I lost sight of what was important in our connection. So maybe the connection with you was too much or too intense for someone to handle, and then they went with like the easier, and then like that got back to your person or you or something like that. And I'm hearing somebody say, okay, then that's fine, they can have that one. I'm keeping my distance to protect you and your energy. Oh, okay. I'm wrapped up in unhealthy coping mechanisms. So this is what somebody does when they freak out. Okay. I can feel that strong bond we share on a soul level. That's what made somebody run. Because they can control the other situations, but you don't have those kind of reins on your soulmate or your twin flame. They match you, okay? So, you know, if you want to act like a devil, your twin flame is going to match you at that devilish energy, and they might do it a little better than you. I don't know. You've got to be careful. All right. I can't. What the fuck is this? I'm going to fucking end this shit right now. I'm going through a dark night of the soul. I need space, okay? And then this one says, I know one day we will find our way back to each other. All right, Aries, that's your reading. I'm sorry. I mean, the connection is here if you want it. But there's some things that need to be, you know, addressed and tweaked and put on the path to success. Because where it's going now, what's that David Lynch movie? The Lost Highway? Road to nowhere. Okay, I'm just gonna leave it here for the Aries. I hope this message helped you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It helps out my channel so much. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, all that information is in the description box below. Till next time, baby dolls. Ciao.